I was born in Lvov, Poland, the baby of 5 siblings.
My parents spoiled me, and I remember my home was warm and full of laughter.
Rina, my kid, my baby.
I'm not a baby, Mama. It's not fair. Why do I always have to be the youngest? And I'm so much younger than all my brothers and my sister.
Rina, you may be the youngest, but each one of my children brings their own luck, and each of my children is special.
My parents loved me so much. I slept between them every night. I loved my childhood. I loved the snow. I loved the park. I loved going to school, and I loved to play with the fabrics my father brought home from his textile business. The Seder was my most favorite childhood memory. I was loved, I was safe, but then the whispering began, and the fear started to creep around our corners. The Germans' presence in our town chilled our blood to ice.
Your culture don't understand what it means to have to provide for 5 children. So there's no reason to worry, and there's no reason to cry. We'll be right next to you the whole time.
Russ, let's go, out! Wait, please don't take my mother and sister. Please, take this bread. Take my watch. Take this alcohol, please. Get out of my way, let's go! Mama, quick, take this bread.
Manusha, go get your jacket, just in case.
From there we went to the prison, and then spent 5 days in Janovska transition camp. We had to eat the loaf of bread from Heshu. We were tired and disheveled. It was a continuous nightmare, but I didn't cry. I was with my mother, and she comforted me.
Lois, my kid.
Run. What are we supposed to do with her?
She will endanger us all.
You better keep quiet.
I was released from the camp with that group. My mother made a split-second decision and figured that those women would be released, and she was right. And later I met my brothers at the cave of the camp.
Renusha, where's Mama?
Where is Mama, Renusha?
I don't know. I don't know.
We went home. The laundry basin was still full. I never saw my mother again. I was not even 10 at the time. I don't even have a single picture of my mother. It is like my fake picture frame is always empty.
Oh, Renusha, I just don't know.
But I'm worried about so many things. Who will take care of me if not Mama? If Tato has to work with the coal all day, who will send me to the store, and who will cook food for me? Who will braid my hair? Who will call me mein Kind?
I wasn't thinking of what happened to Mama, just what would happen to me. It was then when I started to cry finally, and I cried for a long, long time.
Many months have passed in this apartment in the ghetto. I've learned to cook for my family, but there are so many families here, and we each only get one burner. Mine is the one closest to the fire, so I burn every meal I make, My brother Lonik is gone. He went to his wife's town after she was taken in Roxion. My father's gone too. He woke up one night and couldn't breathe. He died in the bed right next to me. And my mother is gone. I always dream she'll return, but so far she has not. Only my brothers, Peshu, Mishko, my sister Donna, and I are left.
Donna, Renusha, I can't stay here. I have to do something. I have to take my destiny into my own hands.
But Mishko, it's too dangerous.
I'll be careful. I promise. I have registered to become part of the Volksdeutsch. I have false papers and they believe I'm a Pole. They're sending me to the Ukraine to work behind German lines.
But Mishko, we can't lose you too.
Hesher will take care of you. And I'll be back. You'll see. Listen, I will be leaving on the trains at 11. If all goes as planned, I'll be by the window and waving my hands, like this. Stay here by the windows until and watch the trains go by. If you see my wave, you'll know I'm okay.
Just to make sure I didn't miss his train. And finally, late in the night, I saw his hands waving out of the train window. It was a wonderful moment, a happy sight amidst all those awful, nightmarish days.
Only getting worse. Mishko is behind German lines and will arrange for our escape. But until then, we'll return to our apartment in Lvov under false names.
We are walking in the night. It's very, very cold. It's snowy and dark, and I'm scared. Every step we take, it's like walking through a minefield.
We can't walk through the big city at night. We'll continue at daybreak. Until then, we will lie in this ditch, but don't worry. I'll protect you.
We continued at dawn and made it into Lvov, where my brothers arranged for Dana and me to live in our old apartment building in the super basement apartment.
This building used to be where I felt safe, where I felt warm and loved. Now I cower in fear in this basement room. We used to go to the Stiebel just upstairs from our apartment. Now I look at this basement and I see that the walls are lined with the Torah scrolls from our apartment. Mrs. Gruchkova says the parchment's good insulation, but I've never felt colder in my life. Donna's 20, and she's sick with typhus. I sleep next to her every night. Shh, Donna, it'll be okay. You'll get better soon. I'm just 10 years old, but I feel like an old woman. Heshu? Mishko? But how? Where?
No questions, Renusha. We have to hurry.
We can't leave Donna. She's too sick. She can barely move.
We'll come back for her.
No, I can't leave her. She'll lose her will to live.
Then we'll come back for the both of you. We promise.
They came back when Dana was just slightly better, enough to make the journey to Dnipropetrovsk. My name was now Halinka Wojtych, and Dana and I were two Polish sisters traveling on a vacation. My brothers, in their German uniforms, kept watch on us from afar.
Again. For 2 months I lived in Dnipropetrovsk without my family. I'm afraid Heshu is dead. I cry all the time. I don't think I'll ever be happy again. Pasha, any news?
Helinka, your brother, he's alive.
He was so skinny, and his head was shaved. He had just barely escaped death to get out of jail. But to see him, it was the happiest day of my life. Mishko came back to bring Heshu to Romania. They put their German uniforms back on and made the danger. But once they were safe and settled, they had to come back for me.
I'm on a train with my brothers. I'm afraid that if I fall asleep, I'll wake up and this will all be a dream. I'm scared, but I am an optimist.
Listen, Renusha. Listen to the wheels of the train. You can hear them saying, "It will be okay, it will be okay, it will be okay."
I know, Mishka. I know it.
It is January 1945. After a very long journey, we arrived to Israel. The sky is blue and cloudless. The sun is so bright you can hardly keep your eyes open. I feel free. I feel a sense of wonder. I think that this is what paradise looks and feels like. I want to be in this place forever. I am not afraid anymore. I am home.
Rina, you are finally free to live as a Jew, and you learned Hebrew in just 3 months. You lived first on a kibbutz and developed your passion for medicine working in the infirmary. When you were just 18, you started in nursing school, and you earned your degree, and you even became an instructor.
You know, Razi, living and working in Israel helped me redeem myself from World War II.
But you didn't stay in Israel. You wanted to. But after you got married, you came to America. And being the optimist that you are, you found the good in this country. You had 2 children, and you worked as a nurse for 35 years. Today, you have 8 grandchildren, and you continue to inspire in your work as a gallery educator at the Museum of Jewish Heritage and the Living Memorial to the Holocaust.
Crazy, I think you're amazing. I didn't suffer as much as many others, but what I learned in this group is that I have a story too, and it deserves to be heard. For that, I will be forever grateful.